All right, friends, for this assignment, we are going to start by tearing out a piece of our sketchbook paper. So go ahead and open up your sketchbook. And I don't know if you can see this, but I just kind of tear from the bottom like that, and it comes out nice and clean. Then we're going to close this up, and we're actually going to end up tearing this into 4 different pieces. These we will use to sketch our pop art design of choice. So all I'm going to do is fold this. So we don't have scissors in our bag, and instead of finding scissors, I'm just going to fold this and use my nail to make a nice crease. And if you fold it the other direction on the same crease, use your nail to crease it again, it will make it much easier to tear in half. Beautiful. I'm going to fold this guy and do the same thing. And then I'm going to use these 4 pieces to practice sketching out my design. So I'm going to choose the Bitmoji logo. So that is something popular right now, especially in my Google Classroom. It's something I'm using a lot. So it works well for this modern day pop art project. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to practice sketching. I have my computer loaded. Oh, hey, there's my face. Oh, hey, guys. And I'm just going to look at a picture on my computer screen and draw from what I see. All right, so I'm going to speed this up so you can... Uh-oh, I'm ruining everything. I'm ruining everything. Let's stop this. So now I have my shape traced for my pop art project. It might have taken you a few times to get it just right, and that's fine. That's what all these scrap papers were for, was for practice. And all we need to do is make sure that this is Sharpied and that it's an outline that we can color in. So we're not actually going to color this one in, but we are going to use this as a template so we can trace it 4 times to make our pop art project. So what you're going to do now is take out a clean sheet of paper, and I am going to end up repeating this 4 times. So we know, because we tore this into 4 pieces, we know that this will fit on here 4 times. And it's okay if yours goes vertically too, the portrait style, but I decided to make mine go horizontally. So you could do this a couple of ways. If you want to have a harsh divide between all 4, you are welcome to do that with your pencil and then trace over it with Sharpie, or you can just line this up underneath. Make sure the corner meets the corner, and all you're going to do is pencil trace what you can see through, and you might not be able, oh, you might be able to see this through there, but we're going to make sure it's lined up, trace what we see with pencil, trace over it with Sharpie, and in every corner. All right, so I'm going to speed this up again, and you can see the process. Okay, so I have my design, my logo for Bitmoji traced 4 times, and I decided to include those lines to break it up, which I'll Sharpie over. But right now, after you have everything pencil drawn and you've checked it over, you didn't forget any spaces, any pieces, then you're gonna go ahead and Sharpie. Make sure you're working on the back of your sketchbook so it doesn't bleed through onto the table. Ta-da! This is what your paper should look like before you start to color. And even before I start to color, I actually need to go over this with an eraser and take out any pencil lines that are still showing, because if you do color with yellow colored pencil, you'll be able to see these lines underneath. So really carefully, just take away any pencil lines that you have left over. Then, when you're ready to color, these are the rules. We should have completed this Color Wheel Color Families worksheet. And when you're ready to color, each space needs to be colored with contrasting colors. So that means maybe you are choosing a warm color and a cool color because they're contrasting. They're on opposite sides of the color wheel, right? So I could choose complementary. We definitely know those are on opposite sides because they are directly across from each other. So maybe I color in this one using just red and green. Those are complementary, and they are contrasting colors. One that's kind of brighter and one that's a little deeper, darker. So maybe I choose red and green here, yellow and purple here. Those are complementary. My other complementary is blue and orange, but there's only 3 complementary colors and 4 boxes. So that's why I'm saying instead of just coloring with complementary, it can be contrasting colors. So if you already used blue once with orange, maybe you choose blue again, and maybe this time you mix it up and use the light blue colored pencil instead of the regular blue colored pencil. Maybe you choose blue and red, or blue and red orange, right? That would be over here. So contrasting colors in one space. So a warm color and a cool color, a warm color and a cool color, complementary colors. Try and keep them different. Try not to repeat the same color more than twice on the entire paper. And that's it. I'll speed this up so you can see the result.